Raise your paws, animal lovers. This year, the Walt Disney Company went South by Southwest for the first time to showcase its most cutting-edge technology. One of the most intriguing items discussed during the presentation was new robotic technology that remarkably resembles Judy Hopps from Zootopia, bringing the beloved figure of the furry fandom to life for the first time. Brace yourself for the new insane Judy Robot, which has left audiences stunned with its lifelike appearance and stunning performances. This groundbreaking creation by Disney is a game-changer in the world of animatronics and is set to revolutionize the entertainment industry. Want to know more about this incredible feat of technology? Keep watching to discover the mind-boggling capabilities of Disney's new insane Judy Robot. Welcome to Zone Tech. In this video, we are going to talk about Disney's new insane Judy Robot shocks the entire industry. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Another robot is about to be introduced. It claims that Disney has unveiled a robot that triggers an immediate emotional response. So Disney recently held a conference where they unveiled a ton of new technology, a ton of new robots based on a ton of their Disney characters. And one of the robots that they did recently introduce was one called the Judy. Well, this was a reveal, and it was awesome to see what this robot is capable of. You can see several of these videos circulating on Twitter. You may view the initial reveal. Disney has been producing robots for a while, but these are the ones that are in question. The robot is a very little bipedal one, and it is based on the character Judy Hopps from the movie Zootopia. It's capable of front flips. It is capable of a wide range of tasks. It can move as quickly and precisely as a tiny small rabbit, and in the demonstration, it genuinely worked. This robot was incredibly efficient at completing all of the activities that were required of it. Since this robot didn't appear to slow down either, which is something we typically see with robots, it was honestly shocking how swift and agile it was. Especially since, as you all know, Google recently announced their robot that was quite slow, but this robot is pretty fast. It quickly somersaults, then gets up and immediately mounts its rollerblades. So, it is not simply moving in a bipedal manner. Although it is undoubtedly a little worrying, we don't want to be fearmongers as it is only Disney. It only goes to show how many businesses are going to be working on a variety of robots right now. But you also have to remember that Disney didn't clarify whether or not part of this robot will eventually see in their parks. But it is rather certain that they wouldn't create something merely to demonstrate the technology that they are creating. It certainly is cool because it demonstrates how quickly robots and AI are developing. And what's truly interesting is that they claimed Bob's accuracy, repeatability, and superhuman perfection, and they have successfully achieved it. Additionally, they use motion capture data, which simply means they record actual people executing the activity. Then they apply that to the model in that manner. Although the model doesn't stumble, it does appear a little more human, which is where you can detect these stumbles. You could claim that it is simply acting as though it is stumbling to give it a more human emotion. That being the case, that is how this robot is built. Now consider the fact that this robot doesn't appear to have a lot of details, and it implies that there doesn't appear to be too much from the wiring throughout anything. The Atlas robot from Boston Dynamics is one robot that everyone is familiar with. Atlas is currently one of the most sophisticated robots, of course. It can perform parkour. If you haven't truly looked around, you might say that the extensive nature of this robot allows it to leap around. Yet the main reason for claiming that is that Atlas is unquestionably far bulkier. These robots come from many manufacturers. The fact that Disney's robots appear to be as light as possible makes this situation quite interesting. The arms look really small, and the legs look like they are made out of flimsy material, but it must be some kind of lightweight material that allows it to move quickly, which makes it truly agile. Atlas, as opposed to, say, Boston Dynamics, does not seem overly complicated, but it does have a large object on the back that powers it. And that one over there is for a different use, so this one can also flip. Boston Dynamics performs the flips, but this one requires one, which is why it was included here. Disney's flip is undoubtedly a little better, but it's also cool because both of them can naturally stand back up. But to accomplish this, they each employ a variety of strategies. And you can see that it doesn't appear to be using any illogical wires. This robot will therefore be intriguing since in the future, they might just have a fleet of these riding around, each driven by a ChatGPT and AI. Anything could be used to power them. It's undoubtedly a friendly robot. What's also incredibly cool about this is that the battery life of this device isn't anticipated in any way. If it needs to be charged, we estimate that the battery life isn't very long because robots do encounter the issue that they need to be charged, particularly given that many of them are powered by remote batteries. If they wish to boost these robots' efficiency, they only need to add a little. But yes, this robot is still in the developmental stage, which is incredibly cool since this robot is different from the Disney robots we have previously seen because it is still in the developmental stage. Disney has already created robots with which they have accomplished some really interesting things. Disney has been working on robots for a very long time, but mainly for its theme park. Hence, the question is raised. The issue is if Disney will get to that place where they would allow consumers to use this for commercial purposes. They might do this, or they might not. It is uncertain. But given that these robots appear to be so light, this is interesting. They seem to be quite efficient. They were able to stand. They can talk to one another. Motion sensor data is available, and it does appear to be intriguing. Disney isn't a robotics company by any means, but as you may already be aware, robots are starting to take on increasingly interesting roles like ChatGPT and Google's Palm Me robot gaining popularity. Disney is a business that is now in a fascinating position, and this would undoubtedly be intriguing. Perhaps Disney is developing an entire robot series. And if you think that Disney is just doing this to catch up with the AI race, that's not true at all. Disney is working on some advanced robots. The only reason we can think of is to improve their stunt show offerings at the amusement parks. It certainly seems a little excessive for a single park. They could undoubtedly utilize this to create some sort of real, live robots. But the ones you are seeing here were only designed to do specific stunts regularly. So yes, it is clear that this robot serves primarily as a platform for stunts. And it's unquestionably awesome because of the manner that this robot was programmed. Basically, it's like Spider-Man. There are some instances where it has been demonstrated that this robot was genuinely modeled like Spider-Man. They kind of coded it in a way where it does the same kind of effects that Spider-Man does, and in a video a year ago, they talk about exactly how they managed to do that. Indeed, the Judy Robot that they are developing offers a highly engaging experience. It certainly appears to be advanced. It certainly doesn't appear to be anything out of the ordinary. They didn't release too many details about this robot. Hearing exactly what you all think about this robot will be quite intriguing. Do you find this robot frightening? Do you consider it cool? Do you believe Disney will dominate the robotics industry? Do you believe they will begin manufacturing robots? So that's it for today. What do you think of our video? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and would like to hear more from us, please subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications before you go. Thank you for watching.